LSP is still trying to solve another freeway murder. 32-year-old Jennifer Scapper was shot to death inside her SUV on I-75 near Mack Avenue early yesterday morning and discovered by an MDOT courtesy driver. The freeway was shut down for several hours as Michigan State Police scoured the road for clues. But right now, it is not known what the Sterling Heights woman was doing in the area or if road rage may have played a role in this shooting.
We haven't established a motive yet. We're not ruling anything out, of course. We're just going to kind of take a look at it.
Michigan State Police would like to hear from anyone who may have seen anything suspicious or who may have information as to what may have led up.
We continue to follow breaking news this morning out of Detroit. Northbound I-75 between Mack and Warren Avenues remains closed at this hour as police continue to investigate a crash and a shooting on that highway. Police tell us that one person is dead this morning, but it is unclear how that person died. It's also unclear if the shooting happened before or after the car crash. A GMC Yukon Denali was involved in this incident and is still on the scene at this hour. No arrest have been made.
Police respond to a call of shots fired near Rosa Parks Transit Center, but what they found were just a bunch of teens causing trouble. We're told the fight broke out over by the Book Cadillac Hotel last night. Several teens were seen picking fights with people on the streets. DPD chased and captured several teens who were out causing trouble.
It's just like a whole bunch of gang violence just broke out between the teenagers, and then you ask like where the parents at, you know. So I guess now they about to get a truck and haul all their little bad selves on home or something. So, you know, just fighting, catching them with drugs on them, stuff that, you know, you should ask the parents, where are you at when your child out here getting arrested, you know.
It's not known exactly how many teens were arrested. Police are investigating to see if the violence was gang-related.
The FBI are still searching for a serial bank robber. This latest target, the Comerica Bank on Maple Road in Birmingham. The man went into the branch Friday morning around 10 wearing all black. Police say he pulled out a handgun and demanded cash. There isn't much of a description of the suspect, only that he is a black man around 5'8" with a thin build. Investigators think he is the same man who hit up 4 other banks in Oakland County since December.
5 months and more than 80 government witnesses. Closing arguments are set to start tomorrow in the Kilpatrick public corruption trial. Jurors are expected to begin deliberations as soon as Wednesday, and they will have a little less work to do. Last week, the judge ruled to drop a tax evasion charge against Bernard Kilpatrick, but he still faces the more serious corruption charges. Several other minor charges against former Detroit Mayor Kwame Kilpatrick and his friend and contractor Bobby Ferguson were also dropped. All 3 are facing decades of prison if convicted.
Closing arguments are set to begin Monday in the Kwame Kilpatrick federal corruption trial. Kilpatrick's father, Bernard Kilpatrick, made some headway on his case on Friday. Prosecutors in his case decided to drop one of the 3 tax charges against him. His attorneys argue for the other 2 charges to also be dropped. The judge said it would be taken under advisement. Attorneys also asked for the extortion charges against Kwame Kilpatrick as well as Bobby Ferguson to be dismissed, but the judge denied those motions.
Lighting workers doing repairs were approached by a couple of men that tried to rob them. Now, this happened near Schoolcraft and Clover Lawn around 9 p.m. last night. One worker pulled a gun and shot the robbers, who were then transported to the hospital. The 2 alleged robbers were teenage brothers. One of the teens is listed in critical condition. The other is listed in temporary serious condition.
A reward is now being offered for information that leads to an arrest in the murder of a young mother. 23-year-old Dynasty Miles was found dead inside a vacant Detroit home earlier this week. She went missing New Year's Day. Crime Stoppers, still involved in this, is now offering a $1,000 reward in hopes of catching her killer. Anyone with information is asked to please contact 1-800. Today, questionable activity led to the suspension of a Wayne County judge. We're talking about Judge Wade McCree. He's accused of having a relationship with a woman whose child support case was pending in his court. Now, McCree was suspended Friday without pay, effective immediately. Back in October, take a look at this photo. The court reprimanded him for sending this, a shirtless photo of himself, to a woman who works there in the court with him. His pay will be held in escrow until disciplinary proceedings are
is in a dire situation, and Mayor Dave Bing will give an update on the situation and where the city is heading on Wednesday when he gives his annual State of the City address. And it comes at a very interesting time this year. The state's team reviewing the city's financial situation has until Saturday to give its findings to Governor Rick Snyder. who could include a recommendation for an emergency manager. And this could be the final state of the city speech for Mayor Bing. He still has not announced if he will seek re-election this year. The state of the city is Wednesday night at 7 o'clock, and you can see it right here.
What's up, world? It's your man, MrSan44Man, out here seen in 80+ countries around the world. Hey, look, I'm out here at Piquet and Harper, another one of our graffiti artists out here doing their thing. You know I am about them graffiti artists trying to do their thing. So look, check it out. I got a lot of footage, a whole lot of footage, just not really a lot of good footage. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. It's real, it's raw, it's out cold. I got a lot of stuff going on. This is MrSan44Man. I'm just letting you know I'm at this little spot right here. Shout out to that graffiti artist. Right here, I'm not feeling too comfortable because something's going down at this spot that I'm at, and I'm just here. And I'm doing really something crazy, and my people telling me get the fuck away from here right now because I might be walking up on something that I shouldn't be walking up on. So let me get the fuck up out of here. But hey, shouts out to that graffiti artist. It's your man, MrSan44Man. Do y'all want to go in there with me? Nah, I don't think so. That's why everybody telling me, get the fuck on, saying don't go in there. So, like I say, once again, shouts out to the graffiti artists. It's the building I'm at. I don't know. Should I take that chance of walking up in there? I seen the car roll in. There. Went right up in there. I don't know who the fuck it was, so. It's your man, MrSan44Man. Hey, I wanted to walk in that building, but I don't think it would be safe to my health. So I get back with y'all. What's up, world? It's your man, MrSan44Man, the streets of Detroit. At the graffiti all around our city, looking at you. That's what's happening. I want to go in this building so bad, but my wife telling me don't take your stupid ass in that building because I just seen something that I shouldn't have seen. I don't think I should have seen that. Shouts out to them graffiti artists. They're my people. Sure like y'all's work. Y'all should be making corporational billboards and shit. It's your man, MrSan44Man, at a real scary building that I really want to take my crazy butt in, but I'm told by my wife, don't you take your butt in there. So I don't know. Everybody telling me don't do it. But I'm crazy. So, you decide what I'm gonna do. It's your man, MrSan44Man. Now that you took a look at them stories, what you think? It's sad, isn't it? All that crime, all that chaos, all that stuff is going on in my city. And you know, I don't care if you're in Tokyo, Japan, Belgium, Czechoslovakia, Australia, all those countries around the world. This is Detroit, Michigan. There's no place like this. I know that you in Iraq. I know you in Saudi Arabia. I know y'all in them violent terrorist countries. Y'all watch me. I know that. But this city here is just as violent as you are over there. We're no different. We're no different than you. We got all black people in a chaos over here. all you see is black people going to jail. Black men, black men, black men, black men, black men. Wake up, black men. Why we going to jail every day? I know it's hard. I used to be on crack. I used to be in prison. I made it, but I made it off tragedy. I lost my mother. I lost part of my wife. I lost my family. But for the money that I did get from when I lost my family, I did something with it. I invested it. I kept it. I put it up. I know some of y'all got problems out there, and I know some of y'all got problems that can be solved if you just take care of those problems. But if you don't take care of your problem, you know, it's killing me that these mamas out here don't want to take care of their kids, ain't trying to take care of their kids. You got these men out here, 50, 40, 80 years old, want to live up in your house, want to live on you. People don't want to pay bills now. Stop them motherfuckers from being in your house. Do you understand? Stop them from being in your house. Why should you pay for somebody that can't pay for their own selves? You out there working your ass off to take care of you and your family, and then all of a sudden, here's a motherfucker come up and say, oh, I can't take care of my situation. Can I stay with y'all for a month? No, is what you should be saying. But if you say, yeah, y'all come on in and stay for a minute, that's the worst thing you could do. See that fish hole? They got you. You the fish. They done hooked you in on their situation. So now you gonna sit back and mess up your family. They gonna eat your food. They gonna use your utilities and everything. And ain't gonna give you nothing. Hide, steal, take from you in your house while you gone or leave them there, doing whatever. But that's family. That's my family. I love my family. That's fucking me over and taking everything and fucking me over and don't want to do nothing for themselves and fucking me over and just ain't want to take care of their own responsibility when the motherfucker should have been taking care of it in the first place. Now I'm supposed to take care of an old ass person that's my age or younger? Then, you know what? It is what it is, y'all. YouTube, I love y'all. Y'all must have been going through some transitional thing because I can reload and upload and do my thing. Hey, MrSan44Man back out here, y'all. I got my son together. I got his lawyer. Y'all can check it out on the murder suspect. You'll see who he is. I'm about to go to the house right now. It's a semi-nice day outside, only 23 degrees. I'm about to go barbecue today. This is MrSan44Man out here on the streets of Detroit, fish on for y'all to understand that, hey, everything is not beautiful. The hunters are out there. And if you the fish-o, you are the one that's going through the doors of the consumers that's gonna eat your butt up. This is MrSan44Man show, y'all. Detroit Raw in Detroit. Only in Detroit. Seen in over 80 countries around the world. I'm out, y'all. About to go barbecue. Peace. All right, what's your name, man? You down here hustling.
I'm Mike.
All right, Mike. What's happening down here, man? They told me don't come down here. I seen you down here, and you know what you doing? You just trying to get down here,
trying to pick up some, you know, copper, brass, metal. Just take it to the junkyard. It's an abandoned building, and you know, just trying to make a buck, man. I got 2 kids, and my job don't pay enough.
Ain't paying shit.
No.
I feel you, man. I mean, I ain't mad at you. You out here trying to do your thing.
We didn't know each other, you know. I'm a
right. I seen
you know.
shit. I didn't know if your car over there. I didn't know if a dead body up in here. I didn't know what the hell was going on.
In Detroit, the bodies are dropping like flies.
Right,
you know.
right. We're very violent up in here.
Killing up here at Michigan.
But I ain't mad at you.
Thank
I mean,
you.
man, damn. You gotta come in here and do what you gotta do, man. It's this real hard though, ain't it?
It is real hard and it's dangerous.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, not only I could get injured while I'm doing this, but I mean, I could run into some unsavory people that are that want to cause me harm for no reason. And I
seen a car roll up in here. That's why I was like, oh shit, maybe I not need to roll up in here.
Oh, were you over there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That must have been you.
Well, I thought to myself, I says, okay, he don't want to come in because he don't know about me.
Right.
But I already figured what was happening in your mindset, why you weren't coming in here.
No, because, you know, I don't want to walk up on no crazy shit.
Yeah, well, neither do I, you know.
And, you know what I'm saying? I just, yeah. Hey, man, let me tell you, how long you been out here doing this?
4 years.
4 years?
Yep. 4 years.
How you get in this situation?
Well, I mean, I have a job that just doesn't pay enough. I mean, just the economics, the circumstances put me in this situation.
What brings you all the way down here? Because we all fucked up.
Yeah.
You did. Well, right. No, keep it real, because I keep it real on this show. We fucked up down here. Do you live in the suburbs or do you live in the city?
I live in Madison Heights.
Okay,
so
you come down here because we fucked up, and you got to do what you got to do to survive. And man, that ain't nothing wrong with that.
I'm clean and sober for 10 years, so it's not like I'm out here hustling, trying to get money for drugs or alcohol. Those days are gone and over and done with.
You're just trying to feed your family. Right. We got a lot of these empty-ass motherfuckers laying out like this, so, hey, if you can find a few dollars in this motherfucker to feed your family, I'll be down here too. So I'm not mad at you.
Thank you.
Only thing I'm just saying is I appreciate that you giving me the opportunity to film and see, even though we're not exposing who you are.
Thank you.
But it's just the fact that, you know, you from the suburbs, you coming down here, you got to scrap a little bit out of our abandoned buildings because the simple fact that there's no money in here, and I mean, there's a lot of money in here, but it's no money in you and your family to have. So, you know, you got to do what you got to do.
Obviously, the price of gas has gone up, milk's gone up, cigarettes has gone up, you know, cost of living has gone up. So consequently, like you said, we have to do what we have to do.
Exactly.
Understanding that at any given time, even though this is what we call abandoned property, it still belongs to someone. It doesn't belong to me. So I take a risk.
Hey, let's look at this, what he said, it belongs to somebody. Look how somebody really took good care of this place up in here. This is beautiful, y'all, ain't it? You know, I mean, would you really mind somebody coming up in here taking something? Seriously. This is MrSan44Man show. This man is from Madison Heights. He not from Detroit. He doing just as anybody would do from Detroit. Up in here trying to get a little scrap just to get his family fed. This is MrSan44Man show, y'all. Hey, I'm telling y'all be like, man, you crazy. You be up in here. Yeah, people tell me I shouldn't, but hey, I'm all up in here because I live here. This is my city. And people, I'm just trying to let y'all know, it ain't just a goddamn Detroit thing. Everybody is starving in this world. They trying to scrap for their family. They trying to do what they got to do. This man here is trying to do what he got to do for his family. And he come a long goddamn way. Don't you? From Madison Heights?
It's not really. It's like 15 miles. But I used to be a long-time resident of Detroit. West Side, Michigan Avenue, Livernois.
Okay.
You know, working in Detroit, paying Detroit city taxes. But I mean, I watch the news just like everybody else. It's a rough and violent, dangerous place out here.
Right, it is. It is.
Not just in these abandoned buildings. Typically, nobody's going to harm you, especially in the wintertime. People are trying to seek shelter or scrap.
Right.
You know, it's right there out in the open, and in the public is where it's more dangerous than it is in here.
Right. The only thing you're going to probably find in here is a motherfucking squatter or a dead body. Right. One of the two.
I'll be honest with you, brother. All the scrappers I have ever met are friendly people. They're doing their own thing. You don't bother them. They don't bother you. Hey, what's up? But really, in the last 4 years, I've never met someone that I am afraid of to go near or to talk to. I mean, if you see them scrapping, you know what they're doing. You know what you're doing. You just keep your space and distance, and everybody's cool. Hey. Nobody's out here trying to do psychotic bullshit out here.
Like I said, I seen a car And when I seen the car, I was like, hey, damn. And then I didn't know what was going on up in here. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to run up on too much or nothing.
Yeah. See, like this little shit on the floor right here. You put this in a bucket, and a bucket may give you $5. Well, people walk over every day. What's going to wind up in a landfill every day? If you get enough of these buckets, you got $5, $6, a gallon of gas, a gallon of milk, a pack of cigarettes. Is this really harming anybody?
No, it's not. Shit, I'd rather you do this than
I'm
be
doing
robbing
it for your
somebody.
show, you know, letting people see.
Yeah, you're right. That's
So,
true, real.
But yet, the police could come up in here, you know, trespassing. They could say, slap a larceny charge. I don't have any warrants, but if I did, I could have my vehicle impounded, spend a night or 2 or 10 in jail, lose all my equipment, so therefore I'd lose part of my livelihood, couldn't support my family. So, I mean, is this really that bad of a thing to you know, do this? A couple pieces of metal.
That's the new America, y'all. This is MrSan44Man telling y'all real out here in the streets. People out here just trying to survive, just trying to function. It's not no big deal that somebody out here trying to hurt somebody. It's just the fact that people just out here trying to function. And this man is out here in this area where y'all see I am. And look what he got to do. You know what I'm saying? Look where he at. He gotta go and try to survive for his family in this environment, so he can scrap a little bit, just so he can have that right there. This is MrSan44Man show, y'all. I'm keeping it real and keeping it raw. People out here starving, and they out here trying to make it happen. And the economy, contrary to what we hear on the news, it's not that damn good. I'm out, y'all. Hey, this is your man, MrSan44Man. My man walked into the Packer plant. Y'all remember that plant that I did in the summertime where I did next to that big fire that I had on there? It's got them thousands of views. Yeah, this man went through there. So tell us, hey, what was up in there?
That is a very dangerous environment.
Yes, it is.
There's holes in the floor. There's parts of the ceiling that are collapsing. I mean, if you ever want to see what an earthquake looks like in Michigan, that is the place to go.
Yes, it is.
It's a very fascinating place. It's very rich in history as the automotive industry was getting its start. I don't know what else to say about it. Obviously, it's had a colorful past. I mean, graffiti artists from all over the world come to the Packard plant.
Right.
We all know that movies have been shot there, or large segments of movies.
Yep.
It's recently it won international attention with the German reference to the Nazi concentration camps.
Right.
So the Packard, although it's still standing, it appears that its days are numbered.
Hey, but hey, you know, this here, you said you've been doing quite a while. It's extraordinary that, you know, our city has come to this, that people have to come to this type of resource in order to make a living for themselves. You know, I mean, I would feel so much better.
That weighs several tons. That could kill.
Right, if that piece of brick fell on y'all right now, it would be a catastrophic thing. And y'all can see.
You got business cards, so I could like go to your website and see what you're doing, get somebody on a computer to any kind of.
Oh yeah, I got you.
Okay.
I got you.
Because I got people that have, you know, a computer, and I'd like to check it out.
This here is Detroit at its worst. Everybody say the finest. We stepping up underneath the piece of slab that is supposed to be up there, that is down here. Now, this here is a devastating sight because we're in a building in which is not, well, it's condemned, but you can get your ass in jail for just being in here.
You know the name of this building? It's the Fisher Body Plant 21.
This is the Fisher Body Plant 21?
Correct, number 21. It was a huge contributor to the automotive industry as far as seats and upholstery, painting, body work.
And this is what it is now, y'all. Hey, check this out. Look at this big hole. And this used to be one of the most productive plants in the city of Detroit. And now, it's a result to this. This is MrSan44Man, y'all. This is what I be telling y'all. Hey, I can't explain it any other way. This young man explained it just the way he did. And he's going to do what he's going to do. All right, young man, we're going to let you do what you do. We really appreciate your time.
Thank you, MrSan44. I wish you well and peace and prosperity.
And I'm going to hook you up and let you see how you can get yourself seen. All right, now, this is your man, MrSan44Man, out here in the streets of Detroit, trying to hook up the citizens that are either from here. Oh, shit.
In this city that are doing this, as we speak.
This is MrSan44Man letting y'all know, hey, there's thousands of people out here in this city doing what we doing right now. And I'm out here just checking out what people are doing. And this is what's going on a Sunday evening when Sunday dinner should be made and people at the crib chilling, drinking, and having a nice time. People got to come out here and do what they got to do. And this is what's got to be done out here in this area. Imagine your Sunday evening. That's what it's all about. It's your man, MrSan44Man. Y'all hit me up, because I'm keeping y'all tuned up. Peace. This MrSan44Man out here. My man Mike getting ready to go back to do what he got to do. This is what's happening in the city of Detroit, y'all. People got to get out here and scrap and do. And that man came a long way. He came, I mean, he might have said Madison Heights is not that far. It's not that far to him on a freeway. But in the city of Detroit, this is what he's coming down here to get. And he feels like, hey, I'm not doing too much wrong, am I? Is anybody here doing anything else about it? If it's a little bit of something that I can get me a little bit of money off of, can I do it? I should be. Look how the structure is just falling apart. It's your man, MrSan44Man, Detroit Raw. The old auto building. What's up, world? It's your man, MrSan44Man, out here in the streets of Detroit. Hey, you just seen that interview that I did with my man Mike the Scapper. Hey, that's a shame that, you know, that the suburb people have to come down here to the city of Detroit just so they can come and feel like that they gotta come and scrap to do what they gotta do to feed their family. And then you already see the news reports that I already had coming out of the city of Detroit, and it's all bad. Everybody out here struggling. Everybody out here trying to function. I don't care who you are, where you are, or what the fuck's going on in your life. I'm letting you know like this. MrSan44Man gonna always keep it real, and I'ma always keep it raw for you because of the simple fact that people out there are not the way mainstream America making it seem. It's not happening like that, y'all. People out here starving. People out here hungry. People out here, you know, speaking of people, period. I'm so damn sick and tired of hearing about these people that are out here. Y'all remember, if y'all around my age, around the 80s, when, you know what I'm saying, everybody was out there selling drugs, they was doing their thing, making their money. MrSan44Man was out there using their drugs, y'all. I'm gonna keep it real and keep it raw. I was out there using their drugs, and I was sitting back to myself saying like, damn, they got the pretty girlfriends, they got the money, they got the nice cars. I want that shit. But see, I was on that shit that they was selling me, that they didn't put no gun to my head or nothing. But see, now these cats are getting old. That dope ain't out there like that no more. You see what I'm saying? People gotta fend and fish for themselves. Fish old. My God. Because, you know, the plants are closed because I'm showing you all these plants. Look. It's around me. Well, look what I just took you from and seeing Mike the Scapper. Ain't nobody out here making no real money. And even the people from the suburbs are coming down here just so they can be able to scrap some of our metal from some of our old buildings just so they can go back to the suburbs and feed their own family. Real and raw. That's the way it's coming to y'all. MrSan44Man. That's the way I'm doing it. It's real and raw. Y'all check out these stories and you look, and this is what's been happening on the weekend in Detroit. And then I'm gonna get back with you. Peace.
Me and my boyfriend was on the 3rd floor in the back, and we was like trapped upstairs. So the fire department had to come with the ladder to get us down.
A family's home is firebombed, and tragically, one man wasn't able to make it out alive. Good evening. I'm Dave Llewellyn.
And I'm Glenda Lewis. Thank you for joining us tonight. There is a $5,000 reward for information.
And witnesses say they saw a black Impala or Malibu fleeing the scene.
7 Action News reporter Smitha Kaloki tells us what happened on Detroit's east side.
The holes in his shirt tell the story. Maurice Johnson was sleeping on the couch in the first floor living room when around 6 a.m. a fiery blast slammed against his back.
They said it was just a bruise. They said I was lucky. That's what they told me. I was lucky. It hit me first. The couch was on fire. I just ran towards the back, saved my mom and my sister.
Investigators say someone threw a Molotov cocktail through this window in the 11,000 block of Kenmore. Within seconds, the house ignited.
I just heard the neighbor, she came to the door like beating on the door like, everybody get up, it's a fire, it's real bad. And she would not stop. She called the fire department 3 times for us.
Jaquette West stays here with her boyfriend and his family.
We had to get out the back. On the back porch, the fire department had to use the ladder to get us down.
She made it out safely, but family members say Robert Inman, who's known as Carl, did not.
He was a real nice guy. He stayed to himself. You know, he just beat lung cancer.
He was pronounced dead at the scene. Of the 9 people staying here, 5 of them were taken to the hospital. 3 are in critical condition. Police say the house was clearly targeted, but so far, nobody is in custody.
Somebody messed up, and they know they didn't. They don't want to make sure I about know.
Yeah, I hope somebody do come forward and let us know exactly, you know, so we can have a peace of mind. And why would you do this to this family?
And at this time, homicide investigators are taking the lead on this case. There is a $5,000 reward for anybody who has information that could lead to an arrest. If you know anything, contact police. From Detroit's east side, Smitha Kaloki.
What's up, world? It's your man, MrSan44Man. Just sitting out here. Just left y'all out there. You see how it's going in the city. It's real rough, it's real tough, and it's real raw. And that's why I show y'all these shows to let y'all know just how tough and how raw it is. I'm back at the crib right now. I'm sitting here, like I told y'all, I was gonna barbecue. That's what's going on up in there. Yes, sir. That's what MrSan44Man is doing right now. Told y'all I was gonna be barbecuing. That's what's happening, for real. But hey, like I said, on those shows that I was talking about, and with my man Mike, the Scapper, you know, it's a sad thing to see somebody like that has to do something like that. And to see that they coming from the suburbs, that's really a really disturbing thing. Because, you know what I'm saying, I expect the people in the suburbs to be doing pretty good, but they're not doing pretty good. And that's the killing part. They not doing pretty good. And by them not doing pretty good, they coming down here and doing what they do, you know what I'm saying, in my city. So I'm looking at it like, damn, y'all ain't doing good in the suburbs. But see, that just goes to show you, everybody that they saying out here doing good ain't doing good, y'all. Don't let them lie to y'all. That's what I'm keep trying to tell you. They lying to y'all, telling y'all that these people out here doing good, everybody doing good, everybody's great. But if that being the case, then why did I got this guy in an abandoned building trying to sit here and get scrap metal so he can feed his family? You feel me? I mean, that's what it's all about. I mean, everybody is not doing good. I don't care if you white, you black, you Asian, you Mexican. I don't care. Everybody's going through something out here. Something out here you going through. And it's hard for everybody. So, you know, I just want y'all to understand that that man is out there and he didn't want to show his face, and I don't blame him. You know what I'm saying? He's probably in a community where his neighbors are looking at him like, you know what I'm saying, y'all doing all right. There's a lot of people out here that got to keep face. You know what I'm saying? They got to keep up the, you know what I'm saying, the appearances. They got to keep the new cars every year. But everybody's not doing that. So I'm just glad that I got an opportunity to show you that my man is out here and he's out here doing what he got to do. And he live in the suburbs. So it's not just a urban thing anymore. It's a all-around thing. Go figure. This your man, MrSan44Man. Hope that when you seen my man Mike, that's not his real name, but you know, that's what he want to put out here because he don't want to get caught up. I hope that y'all understood that this is not just the urban thing. This is an all-around thing. Peace. What's up, world? It's your man, MrSan44Man, seen in 80+ countries around the world. Hey, check this out. You know, y'all seen the footages that I showed y'all. It's bad. It's real bad. And you know, you seen Mike, the guy that I showed you over there in the place trying to take care of his family, doing some scrapping in the city. That's all real. And the thing is we got too many of these adults out here that's lazy. Straight up, L-A-Z-Y, lazy. They want to come into your house. They want you to take care of them. They want you to do everything that you doing for your household just to make them comfortable. And all they doing is being an extra burden to your household. Get them motherfuckers out your house now. MrSan44Man telling you, get them bums out your house. I don't care if it's a female. I don't care if it's a guy. Get them out your house. Life is bad enough for you trying to sit back, trying to do for your family, and trying to put things together and try to put your shit together. Then you got somebody else that's about to come in there, lay up, eat up, drink up, smoke up, and then, you know what I'm saying, and they're not giving you nothing. Y'all need to stop that. You really do. Salvation Army all day long, y'all. Salvation Army. Wherever you live in the world, Salvation Army, I'm sure they have one. Tell them to go there. Because I'm telling you, y'all putting these people in y'all houses, and it's a mess. It's a mess. It's a mess, man. Y'all trying to support somebody else's habit and trying to benefit somebody else, and it ain't even benefiting you. They ain't helping you. What they doing for you? They paying your rent? They giving you food money? What they doing for you? Nothing. And I'm talking about all you guys, because see, I got a lot of guys on my show that watch this show. I got 87% guys watch my show. Y'all bums, man. Y'all bums. You sitting back living off these women? You fucking them and then turning around giving them babies and you leaving them? Come on, man. What's going on with all that? Then a cat like me might like the girl, and then he turn around and want to be with the girl, but I got to take care of your kids. Because you a bum. Come on, man. That's not even cool. Then you want to run around here talking about what you do and what you are and what you... You know what I'm saying? Nobody trying to hear that. Show me what you doing. It's too many cats out here that's living off people. Too many females out here living off people. Get them people out your house. You got to pay the lights, you got to pay the gas, you got to pay the water. I guarantee you right now, some of y'all got people in your house watching the MrSan44Man show. But you can't get them out like bed bugs because you let them in. You let them in. I'm telling you, you better get them out, or you and your family gonna be in a world of misery. Up in here, don't nobody stay unless you on the lease and I got you living up in here. I don't play that. Get them people out your house, man. Life is hard enough. Y'all sitting there, y'all my fans, and I know y'all got some people that's living up in y'all house right now that ain't doing shit for you. You taking care of them, you cooking for them, you giving them laundry, you giving them heat, you giving them water, you giving them everything, a shelter. Tell their ass to go to Salvation Army and stop that madness in your house. That's what's wrong. You know, mamas out here don't want to look after their daughters and they, you know what I'm saying, they kids, period. Daddies trifling. Come on now. We got to stop all that. It's your man, MrSan44Man, gonna keep it real, gonna keep it raw, and I'm gonna let you know. That's how I'm doing it. Shame on y'all living on people. And they trying to help you and you ain't doing shit but trying to use them. But it ain't happening here. No sirree, Bob. Your ass ain't got a place to live. I will take you to the Salvation Army, but that's it. Because you know what? I'm a motherfucking man. And ain't nobody doing nothing for me that I won't do for myself. Get y'all lazy asses up and try to go do something. It's cold outside. I don't want to walk around look for no job. Then get that sorry ass nigga out your house. Get that sorry ass trick out your house. Straight up. Real and raw. MrSan44Man letting you know. Keep them bums out your homes. And that's all I can say. Because it ain't happening here. And if y'all feel like that y'all want to have a bum in your house and y'all want to take care of somebody and give them rent free and lights free and gas free and food free, then give me a comment on MrSan44Man show so me and my family can come over there and live off y'all. Don't be stupid. Get them fuckers out your house. They ain't giving up nothing. Make food become this, bread and water. What's for dinner? Bread and water. What's for dinner? Bread, water, and tomato sauce. What's for dinner? Bread, water, and pizza sauce. Get them foods out your house. MrSan44Man telling y'all the real. People using y'all to take advantage and they don't have to pay shit. And they want to live off you. Better stop that shit. These people out here crazy. Stop the madness. Like I told you, I've been homeless, on crack, and in prison. If I can make it, bitch, anybody can make it. I'm out of here, y'all. I got some barbecue. Looking good. Mate. Peace.